Elon Musk just admitted he worked 120-hour weeks for years and called it his biggest mistake. He said if he knew then what he knows now, he'd be twice as rich working half the time. And get this, there are 6 specific habits that every billionaire had to break before they made their first 100 million. You're probably doing at least 3 of them right now. Jeff Bezos talks about this all the time. He calls it day one thinking. Warren Buffett, same thing. He says the key to success isn't what you do, it's what you don't do. These billionaires figured out that avoiding certain habits matters more than adding new ones. Here's the thing. Most people think success is about doing more. Wake up earlier, work harder, add more to your plate. But that's backwards. The richest people, they got there by doing less of the wrong things. You're probably thinking, okay, but what are these wrong things? This might surprise you. The first bad habit that kills success? Doing too much. I know that sounds weird, but stick with me. Think about your day. How much time do you spend on stuff that doesn't really matter? Checking emails that could wait, sitting in meetings that go nowhere, saying yes to things you should say no to. Rich people don't do this. Want to know something cool? There's a study that tracked 500 millionaires for 10 years. The ones who became billionaires, they all had one thing in common. They were ruthless about their time. Not mean to people, just super protective of their hours. Now, this is important. When you do too much, you're not just tired, you're actually less successful. It's like trying to juggle 20 balls at once. You drop them all. But juggle 3, you can do that forever. So how do you fix this? Here's what works. Look at everything you do tomorrow. Everything. Then ask yourself one question. If I could only do 3 things, which would they be? Those are your money makers. Everything else? Cut it. But there's more. The second habit that keeps people broke: avoiding tough conversations. This one's huge, and nobody talks about it. You know that conversation you've been putting off? Maybe it's asking for a raise. Maybe it's telling someone their work isn't good enough. Maybe it's ending a business relationship that's dragging you down. That conversation is costing you money. I'll tell you why. Problems don't fix themselves. They get worse. That employee who's not performing, they're costing you daily. That client who doesn't respect your time, they're stealing your profit. That partner who isn't pulling their weight, they're holding you back. Here's what I discovered. Successful people have these conversations fast, within 24 hours usually. They don't let problems grow. They kill them while they're small. You can do this too. It's easier than it sounds. Next time something bothers you, don't wait. Address it that day. Be kind but clear. Say what needs to be said and watch how fast things improve. Which brings us to the third habit. This one's sneaky. It's doing what you've always done. Sounds safe, right? Wrong. It's actually dangerous. The next part is key. What worked 5 years ago probably doesn't work now. What made you successful at 50K won't get you to 500K. Different levels need different moves. Think about Netflix. They started mailing DVDs. Imagine if they kept doing that. They'd be dead. Instead, they changed. They evolved. Now they're worth billions. You're probably wondering, how do I know what to change? Great question. Here's a simple test. Look at your results from last year. Are they way better than the year before? If not, something needs to change. We all want success. We all want that luxury lifestyle. The good news is, it's not about working yourself to death. It's about working smart. And working smart means avoiding these success-killing habits. Start small and build. Pick one habit to drop this week. Just one. Maybe you stop saying yes to everything. Maybe you have that tough conversation. Maybe you change one thing you've been doing forever. Wait until you hear this. Mark Cuban said something that changed how I think. He said most people fail because they can't say no. They can't have hard conversations. They can't change what's comfortable. Don't be most people. I know money is tough. I know success feels far away sometimes. But here's what wealthy people understand. Small changes create big results. Dropping one bad habit can change everything. Let me show you 3 things to do today. First, write down everything you did yesterday. Circle the 3 things that actually mattered. That's your focus list. Second, identify one conversation you've been avoiding. Schedule it for tomorrow. Third, pick one thing you've done the same way for years. Change it this week. These aren't just ideas. They're proven strategies from people who've made it. People who understand that success isn't about addition, it's about subtraction. Remove what doesn't work, keep what does. If you want more insider secrets on the psychology behind real wealth, subscribe to Crown Code. Every week, I decode the psychology behind real wealth. We don't just share money tips, we deliver the mindset shifts that create millionaires. Hit that subscribe button. Success isn't about burning out, it's about breaking free.